What's up guys, PC here, and today we're diving into a futuristic phone that is so crazy that it almost feels like sci-fi. Now imagine a phone that doesn't just fold, it trifolds. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Huawei Mate XT, a phone that is bold, innovative, and probably not meant for everyone. Now, let's see what makes it so interesting and why I do not think that anybody should actually invest money into buying it. So this thing starts off looking like a regular phone with a 6.4-inch display when you look at it from a folded perspective. It is thick, though thicker than a regular phone, but given the fact that there's 3 ultra-thin layers stacked together, I don't think you're going to mind that much. But from the front, it looks pretty alright. With a 90 Hz refresh rate, solid brightness, and thin bezels, the display is pretty alright. It's got this wraparound display that kind of tricks you into thinking that it's single solid screen. The idea is wild and the tech is next level, but obviously there is a catch. Now here's where it gets interesting. With one fold, the Mate XT opens up to a 7.9-inch display. This is basically like a mini tablet size, similar to other foldables out there like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold series, but what sets it apart is the second fold. Once you open it fully, you get to the massive 10.2-inch screen. That basically transforms it into a full-on tablet with two creases and super thin bezels. It's basically like carrying an iPad mini inside your pocket, and when you don't need it, you can just basically fold it up to a phone, which is absolutely crazy. And I do not see why anybody would not want to carry something like that. Now, performance-wise, Huawei packed it with flagship specs. It runs on their Kirin chip, comes with up to 16 gigs of memory, and even a terabyte of storage. Plus, it's got a triple camera setup with 15 megapixel main camera. But here's the thing, it's a China-only release, so getting it outside of China would be a real problem, and there are no Google services. So yeah, I understand that is going to be a deal breaker for the vast majority of the people who do not live in China. Of course, a phone like this has some trade-off. Now, first, the battery. It's only 5,600 mAh, which might sound like a lot, but when you're rocking a 10-inch screen, it'll drain pretty fast. Now, fast charging is nice, but you'll need it. And if I will talk about the speakers, they're not too great. And what I have to say is that it's just too thin to have any real depth with it. Plus, it doesn't come with any IP ratings, means dust and water resistance are out of the picture. So it is probably not the most durable foldable phone out there. But overall, I gotta say that this phone is still impressive. It's still exciting to see companies pushing the boundaries like this. A phone that goes from a regular size screen to a small laptop to a full 10.2-inch display, that is crazy. And that is, I think, where the future of Apple and Samsung is at. But right off at the moment, Huawei is leading the industry. Alright, now here's why I wouldn't actually recommend buying this phone. First off, the price. This thing costs a fortune, much higher than the most top-end foldables, and for this device, that's more of a showpiece, which is really tough to justify in my book. Plus, it's not widely available and doesn't have Google services, which means you're giving up on a lot of functionality, and if it breaks, it would be really expensive to replace anything, if that makes sense. And then there's the practicality of carrying around such a unique form factor, which might not be the best for everyone in the world. So yeah, that's basically been it for today, and thank you for watching.